today. It's not. I just need to add an extra camera. There we go. All right. Is it on? Is this on? Is this thing on? Oh, well, that's not right. That's not right. Where are you at? Hmm. Interesting choice there. Let's see. Can it? There we go. All right. Cosmic Unicorn. Girl, I've got something in the mailbox for you. I couldn't wait and I felt bad that you didn't have it yet. So I went ahead and dropped it into the mailbox today for you. May already be picked up. I'm not sure, but it's on its way to you. There we go. Now we have our other camera. We are set. Okay, here's what we're going to do today. I have 2 boxes that we're going to unbox and see what we have. I have tried not to cheat. I know the lots and I know I have an idea of what I got, but I don't know I don't remember all the details. So we're kind of have like a surprise together, and I will sell on the spot. Now that I say that, here's what I think I'd rather do, because I took down all those random listings, you guys. I went back to another program and I'll show it to you in a little bit. But if you see something that you want, I will happily set it aside for you, and then I will send you an invoice after, like old school. So that, or if you want and you think you're going to shop later in the week, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, I'm live from 3 to 5. If you think you'll be here for those, I can put it in your bag and then we can just add it to the end. Does that make sense? That way I don't have to do a lot of figuring it all out and all that stuff on the spot. Love, love, love the group that's here. Let's see. Marilyn says, I watched your video of your collection. Wow, the Juliana was gorgeous. Ooh, yeah, okay. That video. Okay, I was wondering which one you were talking about. That brooch, the brown one, is that the one you were talking about? Which one were you talking about? Hold on, it's right here because I was just going through it. Let me see. I'm editing this video right now, so I still have all of the pieces still in their places. Pieces in places. I've got 5 different boards here with brooches on them. I'll show you this one from above. And so I'm doing this series on the different, we've got Art Deco, we have mid-century modern. I always say mid-city because we have a mid-cities, it's right here. And you name it. I'm doing retro mod coming up. And here, let's do this over the top. And here we go. Okay, now you should be able to hear me. And give it a second to do its thing. We're going to let it focus and bring itself in. Is this the one you were talking about? So this one, I just want to tell you guys something on this. And I'm going to change that camera view. Cannot be. That one is fine. It's this one. I cannot have it mirrored. It freaks me out. Okay. It's still okay. So this one, just so you know, this was on that board. That was that whole cookie sheet, commercial cookie sheet that I have full of brochures. I was like, anything you want, $5. Well, about that. So turns out it's Juliana. And there was a couple other pieces here that came out. Oh, the necklace and earrings. Oh, okay. All right. Yes. So, oh, I know what you're talking about. Uh-huh. Do you want it? Would you like me to put that into the show that we're talking about? That because it's listed. We could put it in the show that we're talking about doing the more high-end things. That one was in there with the Christian Dior. Now I know what you were saying. CD. I do a lot of videos, so it's like, which one is she talking about? Anyway, be on the lookout for this video coming up and the listings. A couple of these are already listed. This is listed. That's listed. I don't know. Somebody wanted this, and she was really, really adamant that she wanted it, and I couldn't find it. It got stuck underneath another brooch. And when I told her how much this little Trifari pin is, she decided to pass. So there are some pieces in here that are very collectible throughout the series. And for my sake and yours, I'm going to put these. Uh, I love this box. I wish I didn't have that, but you know what? Whatever. I love it. Okay, I'm going to put this aside again so I don't knock it over and cry right here on the spot, because you know I did that once. I know you're not surprised, but I knocked over a box with a very, very collectible brooch in it, and the rhinestones went everywhere. Yes. Okay. Let's get started. We want to do first, do you want to see kind of an overview of some of the items I have coming up for the week, or would you like me to do the unboxing? You guys get to tell me. I'm going to let you chat amongst yourselves and let me know. In the meantime, my name is Angie, and welcome to Reserved Grace. This is vintage jewelry shopping, not auction style. The way that it works is, if I'm going to show you an item, and if you want that item, I am going to have a link in the chat. You click on that link, it takes you directly to my Shopify store, which is reservedgrace.com. You check out immediately, free shipping. It's super easy. You can bundle that way as well. You don't have to worry about, hi, let me get you closer here. You don't have to worry about, please just don't put it in your cart and think you're going to go back and check out, because it'll go away. Somebody might grab it. Unboxing. Okay, we're going to do unboxing. All right, we got unboxing coming up. Now I know for sure, I know more that's what's in this box. Just in case you can see through all of that, but the other box, I have no idea. I looked at the label and I was like, don't look, Angie, just set it aside. All right, are we ready for this? So we understand I'm not going to sell it right on the spot. I will set it aside for you. I'll put it in a bag. You can claim it. And we're going to be good from there. I have to tell you, I have to brag on two things real quick. Linda, I can't think of Linda's last name right now, but you've seen Linda in the chat. She's from Canada. She gave some very good advice to me and to Jake for some tools I needed. And one of them is, now I have a tape measure. Let's see if you can see if I do this here. No, you can't really. But I have a tape measure now that is, oh gosh, then that's going to drive me nuts because it's not going to be straight. Okay, it doesn't matter. On the side of my table right here. So I can just do it right here. I don't have to, get out a tape measure and find it and open the wrong end. As usual, that 90% chance that it's going to open the wrong way. And Jake got me this cool mat. I am just super excited. New tools, all the good things. Now, if you're on the replay, let me finish my thoughts there. If you're on the replay, thank you and welcome. I know that we have replay on Facebook and we have replay on YouTube. And I got to tell you, Facebook replay is unreal. You guys are really watching over there, and thank you so much for that. I would love, love, love if you would follow my Facebook page over, or Reserve Grace's Facebook page over on Facebook. Right, stands to reason. That would be super helpful. I know follows are kind of passe these days. I don't think I've heard a content creator yet that's not like, 48% of you are not following or subscribed. Could you please subscribe? And I get it. Yes, and thank you. Please like now, like watching now. So Cosmic says, remember to like the live. So please, hearts and all those things. And then also when you watch the live, please like, comment. I have it turned on, and I will double check it, but it should be turned on to where you can see the live chat while you're watching the replay and jump in and comment. Yeah, shouldn't lose my voice now, right? So jump in and comment, and if you see something you like, send me an email, put it in the comments. I promise I get back to almost every single comment as soon as possible. So please feel free to comment and say, hey, I'm interested in that item, whatever one it is, and do a screen capture. And then I'll tell you if it's still available, and I will make sure I get it to you. Super simple. Was there any other were there any other housekeeping? There was, but I can't think of it right now. So we'll get back to it. In the meantime, I'm going to use one of the bags here to put some of these in. Are we ready for this? Like and subscribe. Yes, subscribe would be awesome too. Once we get to 1,000, Reserved Grace gets to 1,000 subscribers, subscribe, likes, follows, subscribers, we get some more privileges, and one of those is, I think, is not being so throttled down. So there won't be such a lag. That is my thought anyway. Okay, that's going to take me all day, and I don't feel like that all day. So sounds, sounds, and sounds. And by the way, the dog is loose today. She is running about. So if you hear some gnawing and chewing sounds, it's not me. It is. Okay. That's it. Let's see here. Put that over there. So if you hear that, or boom, 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 through the house, she is on the loose. She's become quite attached to me, which is not a bad thing. Not a bad thing at all. Okay, and if she comes up close where we want, or she starts, bugging me, I'll introduce her again. She's doing better from her surgery, so she's not quite as ornery. Are we ready? Are we ready? Are we ready? Let me see some fun stuff in the chat. Drum roll, some kind of emojis, something. And if you are if you're a Reserved Grace member, Marilyn, you get special emojis, remember? So Marilyn is a member of Reserved Grace Reserved list. In fact, while we do that, let me show you the video I put together that should make a little bit more sense. Let's see how this goes today. All right. So, that's an interesting perspective. There we go. There we go. Easily entertained. Let's not do the video. Let's not do it like that. How do we? Let's change this camera. That's funny. And go back to that. And there we go. All right. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much. And I appreciate those that have joined and became a member. And we had early shopping already today. So at 1 o'clock, I released the first shopping experience for members, and they got a special code for 20% off. And another perk is that they get 2-day shipping. So second day shipping, delivery, and free, just like everyone else. So free shipping, and they get it second day instead of carrier pigeon or however, I don't know. Special effects free. Do you like my little gems? Tell me you like my little gems. The little emoji people, I created those. And it was on very little sleep. And I was like, you know what? I want to come up with my own little emojis. And I didn't want to pay someone to do it. I thought I want to come up with my own. So I'm pretty happy with them. And I'm open to suggestions on doing more of them. So membership is $4.95 a month. And I have to tell you that the member who purchased an item first thing today when it dropped already saved that and more. So there is that. Just keep that in mind, and you can stop anytime. Linda, I was talking about you. Thank you, honey. Look. Here's one. I'll just show you one for now. Look at that. Look what we got. Jake took care of me, and I have more to come. We're doing an unboxing. So, okay, guys. I think I remember now that I see this on top. Let me see if there's anything that gives any prices and stuff away. But, okay. Things come in pretty boxes, and I love boxes, I have to say. When I was a kid, my mom would say, you can just throw away the toys and she'll play with the boxes. I get that now. Okay, let me go to the full screen. Much better experience for you. Okay. Are we here? Let's go. Okay, let's see. Should I start with the box? Which one do I start with? I think I'll wait. I'll wait for the box. We're just going to wait. We'll set the box where I can remember it, but we're going to move to this one first, then we'll do that one. All right. Linda, how are you? Welcome to today. Anyone else here that would like to say hello? I would love to say hi. And if you're over on the Facebook, if you're the Facebook crew watching, let me know. It is, it kind of helps me know that should I still continue to do it over on Facebook? You know why I'm going to continue to do it on Facebook? Because the watches, the post live videos, a lot of watches over there. Okay, here we go. I was going to bring a box cutter, but I didn't. Let's be careful here. So what good things are going on in your world? I always love to hear fun things going on. Anything that happened over the weekend? Okay, it was my birthday weekend and I relaxed. Loved it. I loved it. No drama, quiet. Jake was doing, not that that's anything on him, but there's other people that could be in my life that used to create drama that are no longer in my life to create drama. However, Jake did a barbecue competition this weekend with his high school group that he's mentoring. So you know how they have soccer teams and they have, I don't know, chess club. Well, Jake mentors a barbecue competition or barbecue team, a competition barbecue team. So, and they made it to nationals. So they'll be going to Kansas City in, I believe in June. Yeah, it's May, so next month. Let's go. Let's see what we got here. Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna take out a few. I'll take because a few first layer here. I'll take these out. So Miss said washer died off. Now I have to find a new one and hopping one in. Oh yes, hoping one is in stock. A nice one is in stock. May I suggest Overstock if you haven't experienced Overstock before? I am a huge fan of Overstock, and when we're redoing this house and I have several things that I'm getting from Overstock, just in case. And they're not dents and dings either. So just so you know, if you've never shopped with them, I really like them. Okay, let's see what we have here. I don't know. And here's the deal. If you see something you like and you want me to put it aside for you, it's going to be first dibs here. Okay. Now, if you do dibs and you say, I want that one, you get that one. Okay. No backing out because you might be taking it from somebody else. And we don't want to do that to anyone else, right? So if you see something, say something. And I may not see something. There's only one thing in here that I think I'm going to have to be very kind of protective of. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. Okay, so this appears to be, I don't think that it's signed anywhere. Didn't turn out, it's not a Tiffany's, return to Tiffany's right off the bat. I want to double check here, see where you guys can see. I can't see when you do it there. Okay, so maybe like a brass or nothing distinguishing on this one. It's interesting, this part is hammered. And then these links aren't. I don't know. Okay, there's that one. But it would be good if somebody does charm bracelets and you need a different color or what have you. Thank you for the birthday wishes. Watching a good thing. That's right, Linda, your birthday is on Thursday. Fellow Taurus, I love it. And all of the other things that you mentioned that we have in common. It's a pretty small world. I think that energy brings people together. What do you think? Well, this says Sterling right here. Right there. Let's see if you can see that. But if not, you can trust me. It says it right there. This is sterling. There is a clasp here. And, ooh, Linda, guess what else? Go get it. I think I set them aside because I didn't expect to have any bracelets on this one. Okay, let me go get it. Hold on. Hold up. I didn't expect, but yeah, got to have it all anyway. I just wanted to show something on this. That's why I set it aside. Okay. So Linda also suggested, as I fall over, that I get better tools for measuring bracelets. And she's right. Okay, so I got these. And I wanted to show you. Okay. Very little space here. I have to show you this. Now, I would like to put these, I'll put these in my Amazon shop, which the link is in the description below. But this little story here that came with these says basically, if you're happy, let's see, thank you so much for your order. I appreciate you supporting my small business. I make these myself in my garage workshop. Signed, Amy Kate, 9 years old in San Diego, California. I was like, oh my God. Look at what else can I buy from her? What else? I want to buy lots of stuff. So anyway, I have these and we'll see how they go. I think they're 3D printed. I don't know how she did them, but I'm just happy to have them. And let's see what we have here. All right. Let's see on this. Now this has to open. Let me go back to where you can see down there. All right. So this one has to open somehow here so you can have, I thought I saw that it had a clasp. Oh, this is cute. Yeah, there's a clasp right here. Okay. Very dainty. Very dainty. Let me just make sure it opens. It is sterling, it says. And there we go. It does open. Down here. This is nice. Look at that. All right, so this is a little twisted right there, but it doesn't matter. So this is right at 6. Right at 6, and it is sterling. Remember, you see something you like, Yeah, see, I'd have to figure out. Let me look at something here. Let me look. Sterling, while you look at that, how cute and dainty and pretty is that? Let's see what I got here. Da, da, da. Okay, this one, let me double check so that I can make sure that we set that there for a sec. And let me check on all the things on this one so I can make sure that I make good choices for both of us. Okay. Um, Thank you, sweetheart. I appreciate it, Linda. I appreciate it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8. And I'm going to do the average cost of goods for you guys so I can decide. Okay, so let me set these all out here. Really? Because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Really? It doesn't make sense to me. Let me make sure. Okay. That says, all right. We need to look at some things closely here. Let's look closely. Yeah, the work on this little locket is beautiful. So I can tell you that let me do my math on that, and I can tell you how much I can do it for. And let's see. No, not that much. The least I could do this for is 54 on this one, and I think that's a bargain. I'm trying to pass these through and still not lose my behind. So sterling, the chain does open. Let's look closely at this little lock. Oh, it's so cute. Now my question, would you clean this or would you leave it the way it is? And remember, you have to actually say if you want it, you have to say mine or claim it or, and say what it is. So it would be like the silver locket, because as I move on, I get the time, like I'm already going to be on this really cool knight in shining armor here. And you may decide you want the locket, the silver locket. Okay, let me tell you about this guy. I saw something in the back. All right. Oh. All right, guys. I've never seen one. I've never seen one. Let me zoom in a little bit. Feel free to take a screen capture while you're here if you want to search any of these as well. Search this little guy right here. I have never seen this before. Let me Google it real quick. That is, I'll say it out loud. This is a sterling silver Napier knight in shining armor. Let's see what we come up with. And I don't even find one on Google just by searching it that way. All right, let me do a lens. You guys seen one before? Cosmic for the silver locket charm bracelet. Got you. This is going to Cosmic. Good pick. That is a really good pickup. That is cute. Super, super, super cute. Cosmic. Oh, your bag's right on top because I just shipped to you today. Love it. Okay, perfect. There's that for you. And there we go. Love it. Thank you so much. And let's do this. You want me to do the Google Lens on him? Let's see what we get. Can you see? I'll let you see at the same time. Okay, chasing it, searching. Well, it's not a Coro. It is definitely not Coro. Let me put in Napier. Who was it? Was it Misty or was it Maria that we said we like Napier over the others? You guys, I don't even find it. Let me know if you find it. In the meantime, There's a drummer boy. That's not even close. Okay, let me set this one aside. I'm going to look this one up and bring him back when I find out more about this one. Because if you can't even find it, it's probably pretty priceless. And I love you all very, very much. Oh, it's articulated. Oh my God, it just got better. Oh my God. Okay, come on. Can we just, oh my gosh, this is amazing. I didn't even know there was such a thing in Napier World. Did you? Had you known? Did you guys know this? Oh, I'm just okay. Call me a total nerd here, but I am having a moment with this knight in shining armor. Let's look here, and it says Napier right there. All right, let's set this little guy right here. He's going to watch over us. Can't really see him, but he's sitting right over there. Next up, we have, let's look at the back here. This is an oldie. And look at that. I wonder if the knight has a matching lady version. Wouldn't that be sweet? You need to find out. I'm turning on the Presidium just in case. I don't think for this one, but just in case there's something that comes up. I'll have it already going. Oh, okay. That's the camera's on the wrong direction, but that's okay. There we go. Let's do, I gotta figure. All right, let's make this so that it's not backwards for me. It's much better experience for you guys if this is not backwards. Yep. There we go. Okay, now I can, my brain cannot function going backwards, you know, like the mirror, like, nah, it just doesn't work. Okay, let's look at this one. That is probably Austrian or Czech. Look at the class one here. Look at the hinge on here. And let's see. We need to find out about this. I'm not going to force this. It looks like it's been in place for a while. And I am not going to force it underneath the little clasp here. See the best way you can see that. See that? Okay. I don't want to force it. So, oh, there's, well, no, that's the barrel. Okay. I can test that. I believe that that is supposed to be gold filled, but I don't see it. Oh, maybe on the hinge. No, not that I can see. So if you want to see, that helps at all. Not sure. But okay, we will set this aside. For this, I need at least $25 on that one. And that's not, I mean, I don't know. I don't know what this, yeah. No, I can do 20 on this one, and I may be crazy, but you know, it's small. And 20 on this baby here. Let's test these. Let's test just in case. How about that? I will test and see here. Yeah, okay. Yeah, we'll stick with 20. All right. Here we go. My thumbs up isn't working. Well, how about hearts? Are hearts working? Let's see. What else isn't working? Let's see. My I just did a thumbs up from YouTube. What platform are you on? Are you on YouTube? You're on YouTube, right? Hi, Belle. What are you doing? Okay, let's take a look at this one. But I appreciate you letting me know. If anyone else would like to test it, please test to make sure that the thumbs up is working. If it's not working, let me know. That knight is super cool, right? Okay, so here it looks like we have a scarab. And what do we got on this? Let's see. What do we got? Hello, Maria. Welcome in. I see you got to take advantage of a little early member reserved list shopping today. You know, those pictures are terrible on there. However, I got them up there for you. You want to see any of the ones in person, including what you got, I'll show you. Um, hmm. So interesting that it's not working. The thumbs up is not working, you guys. Keep trying it. Okay, scarab here, stick pin. I'm sure that this is something absolutely spectacular. There's that. And then we have a sword, because what goes with a knight but a sword? And let's check out this sword. Let's see what we got going on here. Okay, so all the stones are present. Definitely needs a bath. Needs a bath. Needs some cleaning. I wouldn't clean this completely, but I would definitely get the stones clean. And what do we got going on here? Huh. All right. Oh, there's a marking right at the tip, right at the end. Let's see what I can get right there. Lying to myself. No, I'm lying. That's not. It was just a hopeful. Okay. Oh, I see it. I found it. I found it. Welcome in for those that are here. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. And we are just having a chill unboxing, seeing what we can come up with. All right. Stick myself in the eye with that. That would be not a good idea, but let me see what I can get here. Okay, it says sterling. Yeah, I probably could have seen that with my eye. I had to make it difficult, but here we go. So sterling on this one. And do you want to know how big it is? Because I can tell you very easily. Let's just see the first time. First time I'm using it. Let's see, not that from direction. Yeah, be from that direction, right? There we go. Look at that. How nifty is that? Although it blurs. That's okay. I think you get the gist of it. It is right at 3 inches. And there we go. I love that. I love having that. That's so cool. Okay, there's that. All right, so I'm going to set these here if anybody is interested. I'm going to say on 20, oh, you can't see them, but okay, $20 on any of these pieces here. That could be a real pickup. I don't know. I don't know about this, the scarab. And there's that one. Okay, let's keep moving. It's not. I tested it. Let me double check again because I thought that too. When I said $20, I was like, oh dear God. So Jenny says it looks like garnets. You know what? Let me see. Let me get really because they're faceted, so they're almost invisible setting. Hold on. It moved for a second. Oh gosh. Come on. Come on. Here. I'll let you guys see this. Oh, that's red on my side. Okay, here we go. I'm doing this right here, but see if it moves. It's trying to move. It's not because it's glass. I think it's. I just quickly tested it and it didn't move. So let me get a good. Yeah, I'm not getting anything. It might have just touched a little bit of the metal. Yeah. Okay, I don't think so. I really don't. But if it is, and somebody gets it for $20, I'm sticking to it. $20. It could be my tester. It could be just, let's do a close up there for you. And regardless of all those things, this is a very historic piece. You know that someone absolutely loved this. This is a great 4th of July or, patriotic as well or holiday. It's just different. Clean it up a little bit. Woohoo! Look, you guys, we have 8 thumbs up. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I appreciate you guys being here. It means the world to me. I love doing this, in case you didn't know. And all of you that are coming in just make my day. Very special. Okay, what do we got? I'm gonna set that. Squirrel. The dog looked at me. What? What? Squirrel. We got a squirrel. And ooh, let's set that there. That looks intriguing. Okay, let me cut this open. I really want to have the DOG come up here and say HI, but I'm afraid if I CO, she'll think it's her new found freedom. Once and done with that dog. Okay, 12 people, 13 people. Thank you so much for being here, you guys. My name is Angie, and I'd like you to meet everyone else that is here. We have Marilyn and Linda and Jenny and Maria and Misty. Who am I forgetting? I know I'm forgetting some that have checked in and said hello at least. Okay, this is the Mac Daddy of the pieces here. I got it. This is the one. I'm gonna set that for a second. Okay, let's talk about this. Oh, okay. This is, oh, right there, marked. Okay, what is this guy? Dibs on what? The star brooch from Maria. Nobody has dibs yet. Star brooch is going to you. I'll put it in your bag. 925 sterling on this one. And is this, you guys forgive me, I know that there's a name for this, but is this like the match keeper? Is that what this is? Because I don't have one. I've never had. This is spectacular. Spectacular. Oh my gosh, so pretty. Okay, let me look. That wasn't part of a different lot because I know the squirrel wasn't there. So let me make sure what I'm on that one. Let me go back to, let me set yours aside for you real quick and let me look. Yeah, I think that's a really cute. I love it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And the DOG is right at my waist now. So she's, oh no, that is part of that. Okay, so I'm gonna say on that one, let me put this, I'm gonna put in a little bag for you too. Belle, do you need to go get in your crate? Do you need to go lay down in your crate, or did you hear me talking about you? Putting this in here for you. I'll go into your bag. Let's see. Maria. Just want to make sure. Maria. I get Maria, Marilyn, Martha. Oh, Martha. That was it. Martha's here too somewhere. Maybe she's still here. Okay. Let's put this in Maria's. And so this one, I write myself a note. Notes, notes, notes. Okay. You know what? I've got video. I have evidence. I can go back. No worries. Okay. I would do this. That is a kind of awesome matches. Yeah. Okay. A leave. Oh, that's cute. I don't know. It's just, it's sweet. I would figure out how to wear it as a pendant, honestly. I just love that. Love, love, love that. Okay. I would do this. What did I do? What did I do the bracelet for? Whatever I did the bracelet for. Remind me, tell me. And let me look at the squirrel. Well, you guys tell me that. So I'm just averaging this out. And let me look at this and see what we got going on with this very cute squirrel. It's heavy, by the way. This is heavy. And we have a little bit of, he's a green-eyed monster. His tail, oh, his tail even has little bitty rhinestones, pave rhinestones in there. Okay, let's see. 50? Yeah, I think we can do that for 50. Sterling as well. This is heavy though. This is a lot of silver on this one. 50 and 50 for each of these. 50 and 50. All right, let me know if you're going to pass. So these would be 20s. I'll set these aside. Just remind me, please, honor system, because I don't want to have to take the time to write it down, and I trust you. And we're going to set those off, and we're going to go with the next thing that was in there. Are you ready for this one? You guys, there's one that I'm not going to sell in the show today. That would be this one. You'll see why in just a second. Let me see what the note is. This really, they're saving cost of goods for sure on that. Okay, are you ready? Do we know what that is? A little too bright, but let's get a little bit of light on that. Any ideas what this piece is? Look at the depth in that. Hopefully I can get nice and close. We get all the details. Maybe we can see right up there. What does that say? Because I can't see it from here myself. What does that say? It does say Shriner, New York, doesn't it? Just had to double check. Look at that. Okay. Is it focusing? It's not focusing right there. But Shriner, New York. Let me research this one. Let me do some, because this was one of those pieces that was hidden amongst other things. And I wasn't entirely sure. So, Shriner of New York with the green. Looks like all the stones are there. Nothing I can see, but look at that cabochon. Look at the depth in that. How, I mean, think about, the fancy places this has been. And you know what? We should just wear it for every day. Wear it for every day. Okay, I'm going to let that sit right there for a second. Let's move on to the next one. Let's see what we have. So switching gears like drastically. Let me, move that there. Okay, are you guys like me? You go out and you thrift, or you go to antique stores, or antique malls, and you find something like this, and you like gingerly like, oh my god, you like everything you do you to be very, very careful. You don't want to do anything that would even jar it. You don't even want to breathe too heavy around it. But think about where this has been and what it's been through to get to you. But my thing is, I don't want to be the one that drops it and breaks it, or whatever. So, all right, next up, switching gears very quickly. So there's I know that there's a very technical definition for Jelly Belly, and it's not for everything. In fact, I think it's only in Linda, or somebody in the chat, you probably know, and please feel free to jump in. It is, of course, I wouldn't have yeah, I do. I think it could be described as that, and I don't think that anybody would be mad about it. And my thing is, a lot of times there's a lot of things to remember, a lot of things to know, and we can't all get them right. Okay, this one's just over 5.25. My thing too, I'm very big about, I will like something just to like it. It doesn't need to be, doesn't need to be a certain brand, even with clothes and all that stuff. So, okay, this is just about a 5. It looks to be coral and turquoise. I'm sure sterling silver. What does my listing say? These are Native American sterling and turquoise and coral rings. So Native American turquoise and coral rings. This reminds me a lot of that one that I wear, that I said I've had since I was a little kid. Let's see. If anyone's interested in these rings, let me know. I'll do a little bit more digging and research on them. Otherwise, I'll keep moving on. This might not be your thing right now. I am absolutely enthralled with all things turquoise and Native American, and history of it. And another one. So this one is right at about 7 1/4, which would be my size. Yep, nope, it's a little big, a little big. Okay, so there's that. And then this one is, so it's like just a little over 7 1/2. So maybe go on that finger for me. So anyway, I'll set these aside. If anyone's interested, let me know. And those would be I'll let you know. But if you want me to research, here's the deal. If nobody's willing to commit, but you're very, very interested, high interest, if you want to say, if you want me to research and get back to you on a price on it, let me know that too. Because, yeah, otherwise they just go off to oblivion and you may never see them again. And we don't want that. Let's set those there. You can't get that one to stay on that. But here we go. We're opening this next one here. Let's see what we got. What do you guys think so far? Does anyone know, by the way, from Maria's question, is that on the Shriner, this brooch, is that considered a jelly belly? I don't know. Can you see the swirls in the glass? Oh. Okay. I spend a lot of time looking at jewelry. just looking, just enjoying it. Welcome in, you guys. We have 14 people. Thank you so much for being here. My name is Angie, if we haven't met. We're doing an unboxing, and I've never done one of these on a live. Maybe I have. No, I did a reveal on a video with Jake. When I go, that's where I think, Linda, that you first saw Jake. And was a reveal. And tomorrow I think I'm going to go buy. No? The glass is amazing. It gives you spider vibes. Wow. Spider vibes. That's fun. Did you? No, I know you did. No, Cosmic, you didn't. So Linda says no. It's not considered it's not considered Jelly Belly. Speaking of, real quick, intermission for listings. Let me show you something here. It's the last one, of course. Oh. My workout in. Where is it? We got all kinds of critters coming up this week. It's not focusing. It's too much to focus on, but there's one pretty. Here's one creepy. And an oldie. And oh, look at this little spider, you guys. This is what I was thinking of. Look at that itty bitty spider. And I don't particularly like creepy crawlies and cute critters, but this one definitely is cute. So just to give you an idea, some of the pieces. That is super blurry. Let's let it see if it'll focus in. Wow, no, it's not. Okay, well, this one, just so you know, this is Alice Cavanis. This was, yeah, set aside. And Jenny, I thought of you. Anyway, keep those in mind. You guys, there's all kinds of critters in here and fun things. We'll get to those. Let's finish this. Let's see. Set the rings aside. 0 thumbs up and 8 watching. Maybe it's a Canadian thing, ladies. Canadians. Okay. I heard some people getting I don't know, ridiculous about Americans and Canadians. Crazy. Thumbs up. Yes, I appreciate it. We have 9 thumbs up on what I see. Okay, here we go on this. Move those aside. Now you can see the whole thing a little bit better. Okay, but it sure got blurry. Oh goodness. Okay. Okay. No idea here. This was one that was just for me, I like to bundle. So I never know what I'm going to get. Oh. Dolphin. What is that stone, you guys? What is that stone? Let me know if you know what that stone is. I'm as like, is it something as simple as leopard jasper or okay, I'm gonna say my presidium needs to be reset. No? Huh. Or I don't know. Okay, there's that. And all kinds of other beads on here. Pearl clasp. Okay, there's that one. I'm gonna set this aside, you guys. I just feel like it needs to go up here. And it does have spider vibes. It totally has spider vibes. When I set it up there, when I set it up there, I was like, oh, I see the like spider vibes. Oh, okay. Well, there's a tortoise, hand painted, signed. It has definitely had its day. Signed SK. So it has all of those kind of guys. It definitely has a live creature vibe. Let's put it that way. It has a live creature vibe. Okay. This is totally interesting. Let's see what we got here. Oh, now we might be talking a little bit here. Let's look at this pretty. Ah, so I am always all about the, gosh, look at that. Okay, look in the back. Oh, I don't know about you. These things just bring me joy. And see if that's inlaid. Let's see if that's an inlay right there, like onyx inlay, or if it's probably is. Probably. I don't know. I don't think my presidium's working. I may have damaged the, but okay, let's get close and see here. Now, what's the difference between an octopus? We did this with alligators. Alligators and crocodiles, octopus and squid. I know there's going to be something simple. Like octopus has 8 legs, right? Okay, this is probably gold filled. I'm going to guess this is gold filled. Clasp there. Let's look. Is there we go. It's stamped right in the center down there. I love Americans. You don't have -50 and snow. Great people. We are great people, and I don't know why we can't just. Why can't we just all get along? I choose to get along with everyone. Okay, there is a stamp. Maybe you guys know the stamp. I don't know if you can see it. The maker's mark on that. It looks like a little box. I don't know. And if you're interested in this piece, I can do this for, just making it up. I can do it for 45. It's probably gold filled. It's probably, um, I know we eat calamari. I used to, that was one of the first things I learned how to cook, believe it or not, in home ec. Who, what teacher says, you know, I think I'm going to teach my students how to make calamari. Um, okay, more research needed. We'll find out more about this one. She is gorgeous, but I'm going to set it right there. Okay, these earrings, you guys. Who's dibs on these earrings? Okay, what do we got? The Desert Rose beads and baubles. Hi and hugs from Soggy, Arizona. New subscriber, thank you so much and welcome, welcome, welcome. You must be getting the storm that's coming to Texas. I'm in Dallas, Fort Worth. So I think you guys get it first and then it comes to us. And it has been torrential here. We could have boogie board down our street earlier this morning. I thought if we have another storm right when the show starts, I'm messed up. Okay, and welcome. I love the name, the Desert Rose Beads and Baubles. Cute. Okay, no? Okay, you guys want these? Somebody tell me. They're probably super famous designer. I think they're cute. Ellen, thank you so much. Ellen, I am going to do really hard at remembering your name, and if I forget multiple times, or if I act like I've never met you before, please allow me some grace, and I will eventually remember, okay? And you are in, so we're in Arizona because I have a trip to head to Arizona. I'm doing a road trip soon. This has a lot going on, you guys. This is a lot. This has a lot here. Let's take the moment to think. Okay, name these stones. We've had rain for 3 days, thunder, lightning, and power. Yep, and even hail. It's been interesting for sure. It's May, right? We don't expect this in May. And you guys probably are getting washed out. Let's see what we got here. Let's bring, okay, so assuming that my Presidium was, I probably need to just calibrate it, move these super cool earrings. I actually like those earrings. I would probably wear them. Okay, let's see. Can you guys, I don't know if you can see that at all. Nope, certainly can't see it that way. Let's see if it moves. What do we got? We got movement. We have movement. It's not working right. So if we have movement just at all, we know it's something, okay? Let's see. Let's see. I'm gonna also do a little light on this one, and then I'm sure down here, what do we got? This is agate, probably, or well, let's see. Moved quite a bit. That one's moving. Okay. Did I do this? Yep. Okay. All right. This lovely piece definitely is one that I would say would be one that your mother would love. You know what I mean? Like something that this has got a lot going on, and I think it's really cool. Conversation starter for sure. And if you are, let's get focus there for a second. If you make a jewelry into jewelry and you disassemble, this might be an option too if you don't love it this way. I think it's fun. It has a lot to offer. The right outfit, that's super cool. Onyx, you know what? It probably is, but because like I said, the Presidium isn't working, I figured it is onyx because it wouldn't be an inlay for this era. But yeah, it's not reading properly, so I'm just letting that go. Okay, we're gonna move. Oh, and there's more, you guys. Okay, let's see. Oh, all right. Let's take a moment. Let's set this beauty over here. Let's set the dolphin here. We have. Oh, okay. Let's see something, and then we have amethyst. Let me go. Amethyst chip on that, and let's see what we get here. I'm going to just test it over here. I'm not going to move the Presidium. I will tell you that there's more space here. Well, it is moving. It is moving now, so I'm going to agree with you. It is onyx. So this now just went up. If anyone is interested, let me know. I would say here's your screwbacks on these. There is the maker's mark on that. Let's see if you can see that maker's mark. Anyone? Anyone? It's very cool. And I love that it's a set. Okay, this one I would say, what did I say? I would do this for 45 or something like that. So what do you, I would say 90 for the two, for the set. I'm looking to see if there's damage. It just has a little discoloration there. Okay, I'm going to set this aside. I'm going to think that's one of our biggest winners in that. Okay, what is that? That moonstone? You guys know more than me. I have to do research before. And toggle. What in the, okay. There's that, there's that. Anything you guys see here that you want me to hold on to before I go to the next box? Anything that you're interested in? Let me know. I'll zoom out so you get an overview again. Ooh, there we go. And, oh, we had one more. Oh, you can't see. This is the other reason why I was saying I'm hoping we can get to 1,000 soon because we don't get throttled down. I think there's just a difference. Okay, one more and then we're going to move on. So let's see what this one is. Here's this. And Which way? Okay. Okay. Another ooh and ah moment for me, at least. What do you guys think? Turtle, 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 turtle. Maria, turtle. Yeah, turtle. Yeah, you get a turtle. You get a turtle. You get a turtle. Put it in your bag, Maria. Okay, okay, this is Trifari. And look at that. Oh my gosh. New old stock. This open. Oh, it opens. It has writing. Stars and stripes. Oh my gosh, you guys. Any guesses on the year? Did you see it? Any guesses on the year for this piece? Oh, Lord, have mercy. It's right inside there. Oh, isn't that gorgeous? Oh, I'm having just this patriotic moment. Yes, it is cute. Okay, let's see. It says, let's see. During World War II, Trifari introduced a collection of patriotic jewelry in honor of the men who were serving our country. The Star-Spangled American flag pin swept the nation, sparkling with a message of hope and support. Circa 1942. Trifari Collectibles. Yeah, right. No, yeah, I would think that too. 1942 is what it says. So it's in, I guess maybe is it honoring 1942, but it was probably made later. I bet that's it. But look at that. Let me see how close I can get for the details on this. I have never seen a flag pin that is actually caught in motion. You know what I mean? Wow. Okay. If anyone is interested in me pricing this and this is something that you would like to look at, let me know. I am a veteran. Yes, I am an Air Force veteran. 8 years in the Air Force. I disclosed last week. Who remembers? Does anybody remember what I did in the Air Force? I said last week, I think it was last week, what I did. And let me know if anyone wants me to look at this for you. Okay. I'm going to set this aside, and I'm more than willing to get this out to someone. I'm going to set it aside now for the sake of moving on. Your daughter, okay, Maria, I have a lot of turtles. If you have specific turtles in mind, or if she just likes turtles in general, just let me know. I have quite a collection. Of course I do, right? Okay, moving on. Let's set this aside. Now this next box, I don't know if it's going to be as fun. Let's see. I'm going to open it from right over here so you guys can. Hi. Okay, I'm going to open it from right here just to make it simple. And we'll get all this stuff out. Okay, I have no idea. No clue on this one. While I'm doing this, cute. Look at Maria's little emojis. They're so cute. I'll play this for a second while I open. This is only like 45 seconds, but I'll play this really quick. Here we go. Hello, I'm back. I did. I was a hostage negotiator. I mean, that's what I did. And like that wasn't what I did full time. I was in law enforcement, but my it's kind of funny because my daughter's dad was also in law enforcement, and we met in the Philippines. And his like side duty was SWAT team, and my side duty was negotiations, hostage negotiations. And if you know anything about the two, the hostage negotiators try and prevent the SWAT team from having to go in. So we're kind of different. They're like ready to go and they're taking over. And we're calm and we're negotiating and we're trying to get a win-win for everyone. And so definitely different points of view and mindset. But this is a box. There's a box in here. Can you see? I don't know. Oh, probably if I had the top camera on, you can see. There's a box in here. Look at that. Let's see what we got. Okay. Had to let the cats out. Linda, how many cats do you have? My hubby was MP in the Army for 10 years. Well, thank you. Tell him thank you for his service. And if you were with him at the time, or, thank you for your service. You got to be in Berlin. So you got to be in Berlin when the wall fell. Oh, that is super cool. Wow, that is so cool. Very cool. That is definite. So my claim to fame, and this isn't a one-up thing, but the Berlin Wall. Actually, I had a friend who was there during the time that she was in Eastern Germany. So anyway, I got to guard the Marcos family, Milda and Marcos, when they left the Philippines, when they evacuated. I was on duty that night. I was 18 years old, scared to death. Nobody told us what we were getting into. Oh, that took a lot of effort, you guys. Let's see. So while it's upside down, so I don't have to turn it over again, the theme song is of Angie. Let's see. When I open it, we'll see. Okay, here we go. What we got? Cool, gentle. There's lots of stuff moving around in there. Oh. Okay. That was just flopping around in there. Okay. See, this is what I was talking about. You know how you're super careful? Some of the gilding's coming off. The Three Graces. Yeah, Desert Rose. I guess, how old were you guys at the time? It's not dating you, these. I'm just curious because it's an experience that just, I don't know, very cool. Let me see here. What do you guys think? It is fun, right? Isn't that just, I didn't know. This box is so pretty. Okay. Been married for about 2 years. That is so spectacular. What a moment in history, for sure. Better than the moment of us evacuating Marcos and all of Imelda's shoes. Well, that's attached there. So that's attached. Okay. What do we got? All right. There's that. So let me get some information about all these, get all these out. Well, thank you so much for telling us that. I love that story. Who is a cameo collector, aficionado? Who is a cameo person? Oh, and Jenny, I had Jake look at your magnifying glass, and it just needed a little bit of the edge knocked off. That was just rough, but it's supposed to have that raise on it, that raised tip end on it, but it was just rough. So it's all ready to go to you. And what do you got? Oh, now this is one thing I do not have. I don't have, like, in my collection, I don't have cameo earrings, of all things. Okay, wait. So Jenny says America has 17 military bases in Sweden. I don't think it's political. It's just facts, right? We're talking about facts and ooh. So I didn't know that. I did not know that. So I'm glad I never got into collecting them. I'd be so broke. No kidding. I did for a moment. I did for a moment. I started getting like obsessive. It tends to be my personality. And now I get to be much more selective. But just the history, the craftsmanship, and the story, like all that. So let's look at this box. Who thinks this box is just as fabulous as everything else we just did? Now, does this, that's where the music box is in there. And so let's see. All right. It's beautiful. Definitely a pretty one. Okay. The earrings are fabulous. Let me tell you about this. Let me find this because I honestly, I may have been sleep bidding because I don't remember this. And I have another box coming in tomorrow. Or no, I don't know, today or tomorrow. I don't know. Let me see on that how much what we've got. Let's see. Uh, um, don't know. Okay, here it is. Oh, 7. So this is, let's see what we've got information on this. Nope, I don't want that. Desert Rose. Here's a funny story for y'all. So a lot of times I like to read what's in the chat because people who are not right at their computer or on their phone or TV, we can keep them informed. So here's a funny story for you all. When they opened doors in the wall, our dog ran across to East Berlin. It wasn't quite free travel yet, so we had to talk to the Russian guards to get her back. Oh, I would be so I'd be panicking. Like, I want my dog back. Oh, that is funny, not funny. Funny, not funny at the time too, I bet. Oh my gosh. I could see Belle doing that. So this is a San Francisco music box company made in Japan with cameo jewelry. Uh, nice vintage musical jewelry box, working plain theme of I don't know, I can't say it, Paganini, metal with glass lid, also an assortment of vintage cameo jewelry. So I can tell you 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces. Um, okay, I can do $25 a piece on any of the things you see here. 25, or I could do a combination of, let's see. Let's look at that. So that, with that, the 3 graces, and the box is amazing. So a box is hard for me to say. So, but it's all like, I'm doing that average cost, averaging it out. So if this is something you're interested in, I would pass it on into the world for 25. Although shipping on this one, I would have to consider. I do free shipping for all the shows, but this is going to be this consideration. Okay. If you're interested, let me know. And I was trying to figure out what twa? Is it twa? Am I saying it right? Okay, but see, here's the problem. We've already got, the gilding on that is coming off already. So, but beautiful. And I would probably, for the box, I agree. And what I think I would do, I'm going to clean it up and I may try and seal it a little bit. I do like to rehab. And I think that would be the best choice because I think if this goes back into the mail again, it's going to lose much more. And so if anyone's interested in the cameos, let me know. I'm going to set them back here. And so just so you, I don't know if I showed you the back of that cameo. Okay, that's the back. Shoot. Do you want to see this cameo? Yeah, okay, there's that. All righty, okay. I will clean this up and treat it and put it out into the world. I'll get it ready to go out into the world. Is that a deal? That's a deal. It'll go on reserved grace. Okay, guys, that was it on opening of the boxes. My dad was military. We lived all over the world. Dad retired, then still went back to train 2 bands of the snowbirds, like the Blue Angels. Oh, and Ellen or Helen, remind me. And I'm a paramedic and worked in many areas. Well, thank you for your service. That there's a family of servers. Yes, all hearts. Lots of hearts there, you guys. Lots of hearts. Yes. Let me give some hearts too. I can. Well, that's Angie Strader channel that's giving hearts. Okay, guys. I am going to switch over to a couple of the things we have coming up. Let's see what we have. Feel the dog stalking me. Okay, let's catch this up. Let the blur go. I'll set this here. And we have definitely a cool group here. Let me bring this one up. Oh, Maria. I think I already put yours aside. I'll put it in your bag for you, though. It wasn't here. Pensacola. Oh, it is. I love to see the Blue Angels and the Thunderbirds, and that's Belle scratching to make herself a space. Let's get here. All right. Okay, well, let me show you some of the standout pieces that are in here, because there are standout pieces that you don't want to miss. I don't want you to miss. Okay, first of all, I'm just going to go in kind of an order on this one. So there's the palm tree. So this is vintage resort wear style. This is like vintage resort wear. I see Tommy Bahama, vintage Tommy Bahama in this one. Yeah, it's not marked, but has all of the rhinestones. Look at the detail in this one. I see this wearing this on a sweater or a cute little like a cardigan. I see this on a cardigan when you're on vacation. And again, I see vacation vibes there. Vacation vibes. And let's see. This rose. That is a beautiful. You can see the gilding on the edges there. It really looks so realistic. I love the romantic feel of this. For me, this is a piece that I would have on my like vanity. If I wasn't wearing it, it just is pretty. I like pretty things around. And let's see what other ones were. We have scarab with the capuchons. So we have all of the stones represented there, and I can try and test them with the Presidium. Is that, yes, it is. Let me get that one close here. Maria, is that a soft green? Yes, let me get closer and closer and closer. If I do it gently, it's probably as close as we can get right there. And let me do a close up. Let me look. Hopefully you can get a good look at there. And there's your back. So I have this one. Let me bring this up for you. And when I played everything earlier, I closed all this stuff. Didn't need to close all the stuff. There we go. Down to, I know where else I put it too, but let's go from here. All right, so there's this one. Okay, I'll let you look in there. Let me see if I get out of your way for just a second. If I can get here. Let me move it up. That's why I have that little acrylic stand. Sometimes it helps. Let me move this up for you. See if that helps at all. Zoom it out. Let's let it settle for just a second. Maybe it'll come into focus. Maybe it won't. Mm-mm. We were doing good for a few days there where we didn't have any problems with it. So let's go to here and all right, work with me. Oh, I know. I'm making this much more difficult for myself than it needs to be. Hold on. Hold on, Angie. You're reaching over everything. I gotta get it. Here we go. Now, let's talk about the palm tree. How's that? We'll look at the palm tree. I have another palm tree listed too. Okay, this one is normally 56. I have it in the show today for 46. And Ellen, that's it. Ellen. That is the link for the palm tree. Okay, so that is for this one. And it is live right now. Very, very, looks like all the stones are there. Look at the detail here. Very, very pretty. Remember, free shipping, and I bundle. So I'm going to keep moving. That's the link for that one. So can you tell I've been asked before? Let's see. Okay, I don't know. I'm. You guys are chatting amongst yourselves. Okay, how much is the glass, the reversed? Oh, the intaglio. Well, Jenny, did you want that by itself? You didn't want the earrings? Because I was going to do the two for, I think I said 25. I don't know if that was what I said, but I can do this one for 15. $15 or $25 with the cameo earrings. Or I can put the earrings with someone else if they want to bundle it with something. Just let me know. I'll set it right here for you. If you decide, I will clean that up too. It needs a cleaning. Okay, just let me know. And where was I? Okay, we talked about the palm tree. Let's talk about what are some other pieces. I will zoom out, you guys, and then I will see if we can do a close-up, see if there's any that you're interested in. Okay, I don't know why. We had it perfectly focused for a while. Any of these that you're interested in, please let me know, and I will gotta go back to the way it was. Glad nobody's sending me private messages. There we go. Let's try it this way. Oh my goodness. Now that is spectacular. And look, if you are looking for a piece that has history and glam and sparkle, that is spectacular. All of these pieces I cleaned this morning, by the way. I I usually clean everything when it first. So this one, if you're interested in any of them, I will. Just tell me. I will get the pricing on all of them. We can do, let's see. Here we go. There's a lot of listings. There's 78 listings for this uh, for this week. So this one, oh, this is a steal, you guys. I'm going to put it in the chat. This one is going in right now. That is for this one. This is $26 today. 26. This is Aurora Borealis beaded starburst brooch, MCM jewelry. Normally 36. And illuminate your ensemble with this blue AB beaded starburst brooch, MCM from the mid-century modern jewelry era, a sophisticated statement piece that it needs that melds elegance and vintage charm. The exquisite brooch features a captivating starburst design meticulously crafted to reflect light in a dazzling spectrum of colors. Yeah, that is for a piece that's really, yeah, the blue. I think the blue is spectacular on this. Let's look at the size because I have this really cool way to measure now. So let's set this here. I would do it like that so we get a good look at that. So there's other sides to this. There's two sides to every story, right? That I'm sure would have some benefit if I learned. But right now we'll set it right up there, give you an idea. Okay, so that really, really pretty. Okay, so that one is available. That's 26. It is in the chat right now. I'm going to set this back aside. Let me know. I'm going to keep moving pretty quick. Okay, the next one, I'll set it here. Next one we have is, yeah, let's go that this way. Okay, this one is Mixed Gemstones Scarab Circle Brooch Gold Tone Vintage. This is, we'll just keep putting them in the chat for you. You never know. How much do I have this one for? Oh, I have this one for 25. And it's live right now. The link's in the chat. It's as simple as, well, who in the chat would like to share your experience of once I figured out how to make it work, the experience of doing checkout and getting your items and all of that. Because I can say it, I can tell you how wonderful it is. All the burden was on me in trying to figure that out, but hopefully it's been a good experience for you since then. The board's cool, huh? So Amazon, I will link, but also if you're into jewelry, I would go check out my Amazon link. It's in the description. I have a separate section in there that's for jewelry lovers and for reselling. So if you're interested, click on those. Now here's a pin brooch that I could not find anywhere because I don't know. I mean, has anybody else ever had a mushroom brooch before? I think we all should, though. I think it just kind of rounds out our jewelry selection. No, I really do. I think this is absolutely adorable. I'm not just saying that. I really, truly think this is so cute and very on trend right now for that boho, just kind of, you know, just, I always say boho because boho or bohemian is just very trendy, right? But some people, this is their vibe. This is their vibe and they will rock this. And I think that if I saw somebody wearing this, I would make a beeline to them so fast. I would have to get to know that person just because it's unique and truly unique. I did not find this anywhere. There's not even versions that are this cool. So it is listed right now, the charming vintage mushroom brooch. Gives you a unique style. It's definitely a unique style accessory. and blends a blend of whimsy and sophistication. Unique design stands out. It's versatile. Yeah, wear this on jackets, a t-shirt, sweater, on a hat. It'd be super cute on a hat. Think about that. Look how realistic that mushroom cap is. Okay, mushroom. Mushroom is there, and I encourage you to do the screenshots and feel free to look. Okay, I'm gonna try this and see if one more time if this works because I like having it here instead of reaching back behind me. But okay, do we have any fashionistas here that need to have this set? Did not come together. I'm putting them together of matching handbag and stiletto. The pin. So there's the side. There's your pin on there and your matching handbag. That is definitely denim jacket. No, that's like I'd wear that on like a little, like a pink blazer or, like a Chanel inspired blazer. Yeah, the details are on that mushroom are very realistic. Okay, this one, let's see. This one is vintage purse and stiletto shoe brooch for the fashion lovers. Elevate your accessory game with this vintage purse and stiletto shoe brooch and purse for fashion lovers. A statement piece that embodies the essence of timeless glamour and modern chic. I guess I can put the link in just in case somebody decides they want to grab it. This is $25 for the two. And I have to tell you on this, if you could do Feel-O-Vision, let's do Feel-O-Vision for a second. This is soft, almost like patent leather. It feels like patent leather, the way they've done the enamel on this. Has a little rhinestone detailing right there. Little handle, even the details around the handle here. Got you. Jenny, I've got it for you. I'm going to put this in your bag, and I will clean it up before I send it off to you. And let me write myself a note. Let me set this here for a sec. Where's the shoe? I'm going to put it with the shoe. It doesn't get lost, but I'm going to write myself a note on this one. I hope pretend you can pretend you can see what's there. It's unfortunate that it's doing that today. Unfortunate. $15 for that one, Jenny. I'm putting it in your bag for you. I need your bag. Let me get it. Okay, I'm going to do a couple more brooches from this tray, and then I'm going to move on to a couple other things so you guys get an idea, and we'll go from there. You don't like screwback earrings, do you, Jenny? I don't even know if you like, I don't know if you bought any earrings from me. I'm not sure. Okay, now I'm going to go through a quick overview of this. So you've seen that. Here, this is overview, okay? Keep an eye out. If you want me to run, I can go back. This one is, thought for a second that was signed. No, but you also have your, I'm wanting to say barrel. Is it barrel? What is that? Your hinge on here. Barrel hinge? I'm not saying it right, but this looks like this class was added later. To me, that is added later. Those two do not go together. Look. Okay. Now we have a little bit of a more modern and brutalist statement piece there. Next was the palm tree. I showed you the one rose. I think somebody said something about the rose, but I wanted to bring up two other options here. This one also has a C clasp. And that is such a feminine color. And look how realistic this is. So here were the three roses. Beautiful gifts for Mother's Day. And remember what I was saying on things like this is I like putting these on the ribbon on the package. So not just, if I do a gift or even a bag and I put a little pin on the ribbon or, something like that, just a little different, something to dress it up. Okay, just so you know that this one right here, the red with the open rose is a vintage gold tone and red rose brooch. This one is 18, normally 25. So this one is 18 today. Hopefully you can see that from where I'm at. So 18 on that one. And the this one, this one's a little bit more substantial, but this one is 38, normally 48. And then looks like this one may not have made it in today, but I'm going to say it's the same. I would do it for 18 as well. So if anyone's interested in those, let me know. I'll put the link down there for you. And let's see. Is there anything here that's catching your attention? So there is I'm just going to do a quick one. That is definitely a statement. That would look so pretty on it's light too. It's not super heavy that you would pull on a sweater. That would definitely oh, I know what like that'd be so pretty on a denim shirt, like a chambray shirt. The style trend now. Let me bring this up a second here. So the style trend of well, what do they call? I don't know. I'm gonna butcher it here. Is it the Canadian tuxedo? But anyway, I think a denim shirt, like button down, oversized, which is really, like I said, on trend, and this maybe like right above the pocket, the orange, just the subtle peachy orange on the denim would look so pretty. And just kind of dresses up that look a little bit. Okay, here we go. We're going to go through a couple of these. These are not marked sterling silver. So these are, so you know. And here's another bow option for the bow on just think just I'm just trying to get you to think about ways that you can gift something that just is a little bit different and special. My daughter is the queen of wrapping. So this bow is $20. Yes, a white linen blazer. Thank you. Yes, that would look so good. I'm getting like super Florida vibes on there, and not with this palm tree. I just see super Florida vibes there. Okay, let me give you a better point of view here so you get to see the whole tray, even though it's blurry. Okay, let me see. If you're looking for something little, this one is little and mighty. This is a horseshoe with the little blue seed pearls. See if we can get it to focus there. Little rhinestone centers. Look at the green leaves that really stand out. I think this would have been super cute also for if you're into horse racing or anything like that, or somebody is getting, I don't know, okay, this may be married or a promotion or anything, or having a baby boy. Oh, how cute would that be? So cute. Such a great gift. And then if you fleur-de-lis, this is a very, very pretty fleur-de-lis. Look at the amber rhinestones in there. Seed pearl details. Really cute. Okay. What was the price on the floral brooch? I will bring it up for you. So let's do coral. There we go. This one is $38. And let me get my chat back up. Oh, it is like a charm. Pandora. Okay, the link is live right now for this one, which is, let's see who. Pretty Fabulous Things. And I just gave her a bath this morning, cleaned her up. Not that she really needed it. I just wanted to make sure we had lots of extra sparkle and shine on all these pieces. That one is right there for you. The bow, we talked about the, let's see, tiny little floral spray here. Blue's a theme. Blue and pearls is a thing. If you're into the Egyptian revival, which I hear is really making a strong comeback because there's some things going on with, is it, oh, I don't want to say Tutankhamun, or I'm not entirely sure, but just some rumor that I heard. Okay, let's see. Another pretty. Okay, let's talk. Looks okay. Let's have a moment with this one. Let me do it like that. Okay. Let's see the size on that. I'm going to put it right down here for a second, and I'm going to pull that up. So just so you know, the link is super easy. Click on the link. It takes you directly to my Shopify store. You can check out, yeah, the sarcophagus. Yes, sarcophagus. It is really pretty, and the details on this. So somebody asked me recently, how is it that all of my jewelry is in such beautiful condition? Well, there's a couple of things. And like I said, then, and to stick with that, is that I do go get a lot of jewelry. And I've had a lot of jewelry that I've collected over the years. But I store all of my jewelry separate in layers and like bubble wrapped and in plastic bags and all the things so that they don't get nicked and scratched. And so if I went to the trouble of culling them out and then we get to this place, when I get them, I want to make sure that I protect them um, for you when so they don't get smashed and what is it, dents and scratches. Okay. Linda asked if anybody has pets, and Ellen said she has 10. Um, so here's the Egyptian sarcophagus. If anyone is interested, I put that in here for you. That is the link. You can click on any of these links, by the way. And wait, what, Jenny? Jenny, what? Oh, oh, I understand, Jenny. I'm sorry. That's tough. But thank you for letting me know that too. I will keep that in mind. If you ask for something specific and I'm like, oh, she'll love these. Well, no, you won't. I want to make it easy for you. I definitely do. Okay, there's that. Let me tell you, what was I going to tell you about this one? What am I going to tell you about this one? I don't know. What? Let's see. I forgot what I named it. I don't remember. Okay, I'll find it. But if anyone is interested in that one, I can keep moving because anyone interested in any of the other brooches I have here. Here's another. Because okay, this one is vintage MMA, the Metropolitan Museum. Wait, no, what is it? MMA, Museum of Modern Art. Gold toned Maltese cross brooch for collectors. And this one I have lowered to this. So I just got this and I'm putting it in lower than I would put it on the website. So this is 40 today. Gold tone Maltese cross brooch for collectors, stunning piece that marries elegance with historical allure. And so, isn't that interesting how we get like a little blurry spot on that? And there is MMA right down here. $40 for this one today. If anyone is a collector or you are interested, you guys, I'm following all your stuff. So Cosmic's a dog mom of 2 and a cat. Linda says that she has osteoarthritis. We talked about knee surgery. We talked about knee replacements, I think, at one time, Linda, right? And Can you have, yes, you can use your 20%. Did I get you a code yet? Martha, did I get you a code for your discount? And I've started changing that. Marilyn, when you get your box, when you get your package, your code's going to be right on your gold coins. I'm going to catch up on my chat here. It's stuck. Okay. You want the link for the cross? Yes, ma'am. And do you need a code, or did I already give it to you? Because I can get that for you very quickly. Is this the MMA? Yep, here it is. Yeah, this is a steal. Can I give a word of advice on warning on this one? If you looked at comps, don't believe the comps, please. Don't believe comps on this one. I've seen some really outrageous ones, and I'm only telling you this because, I mean, I'm, I don't want you to. Some of them are outrageous, and they may be legit, but I would just do a little bit more research on it if I were anyone, because I know that there are people who put outrageous comps out there just to mess people up. Okay, I'll get you a code. Here is your link. Make sure that I got the right link. And while you're here, I will get your, make sure, let me know that that one works because they're kind of wonky the way I click. Got it. I'm going to play this real quick. A little video. Quick, well, hi, Martha. I am ready. I'm going to email it to you. I already got it done. Just have to email it to you. So let me find you. Let me find you. Search. Here we go. And I'll send this. So I'm going to email it to you from Angie at Reserved Grace. There's that. I got to go back and get your code now. Make sure that's yours. Make sure. Steal somebody's code, they'd be super upset. Let's see. Yeah, that's yours. Okay. Copy. And I'm going to put it as 20%. Double check that that works and let me know if you have any problems and we'll handle it afterwards. But I think you should be all set. So Maria, okay, Maria, you sent me an email. I just saw because I hadn't opened my email yet, but you figured that out. It was 0. It was 0, but I think you got that pin, that brooch, right? So we're good. I don't have to answer, but just let me know. Yeah, I was like, oh, 0. It's a heck of a deal. It's a really good reserved list member deal. Okay, and let me see, my chat's really stuck over here. Just say strong, my friend. Do you guys know the story about the spoonies? Do you know about spoonies? I'm a spoonie. So if you know spoonies, put it on your list. If you don't, it's about people with chronic pain, inflammation, and what we deal with. And look at us all coming together to support each other. Thank you, Jenny. I appreciate it. I work really hard to make sure that you guys are getting the best. Let me just repeat what she said. Jenny said, your jewelry is top notch. Yeah, Maria, that was correct. 18. Originally it was 0, But thank you, Jenny. I appreciate that. No, your purchase was absolutely perfect. I had 0 at the beginning. It is not sterling silver, just so you know. And I tried to price I'm trying to be fair to you guys and make sure it's a good fit, that works. Was anybody interested in bugs? Pretty little cute little critters. If you are into critters, I have some. We'll go over these real quick. I have earrings, a couple of necklaces, and then we can go. So you are absolutely fine, Maria. Thank you. I appreciate that you were able to get in there and take advantage of your early shopping. So just as a reminder, you saw my little video that came up. If you are a reserved list member, you get early shopping. And I would say and then also you have your 20% off coupon. You use that, right? Did you see that in the chat? It is really cute. I don't have it right here. I would show it to you. I can bring it tomorrow. It's not far away, but I run off all the time. Not sure. Not sure. This camera says it's completely clear. Be Pearl. This pretty baby. Is that so we can maybe get, here we go. Okay. I have to tell you, when I cleaned this morning, I was just, as you can imagine, I'm oohing and eyeing and I'm like, Jake, look at this. Look how cool this is. Look how pretty she is. So let me tell you about this one. Let me bring her up and I'll put the link right in for you. Hopefully she has a link right here. Hopefully. Nope, she's not in here. Okay, so let me look real quick. She should be in here. Let me see. Let me do Pearl. She didn't make the cut. Okay, that is very odd. Let me double check because I can get it to you, no problem. I went and checked everything twice. She just might have a different name. There's the green-eyed one. No. Okay. She didn't make it. Okay. I would do this one for 25. And who's asking? Who's asking? Who asked for the Who was it that asked about the pearl? I can do this one for 25. Let me let you see. Now, I have to tell you, I am absolutely blown away when I see these pieces myself. So again, like I said, I've had a lot of these pieces a very, very long time, and I haven't seen them in forever. And so when I take them out and I look at them, I'm in shock about how pretty they are and the condition they're in. And yeah, I pride myself in quality. Okay, Marilyn, 25. That's something you're interested. Look, the pin, because the pin is longer. Looks like she has her little stinger. Can you see? Let's see. Let's get it right on. Can you see a little stinger right there? There we go. The little stinger. That's cute. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. Okay, Marilyn, this is for you. Let me do something here real quick. Let me write a note. I'm going to write a note, Marilyn, and I'm going to get this so you can just do a checkout on this one. So I will make a product listing for you. You're very familiar with the website, so I will just do that. This is for Marilyn, and it's 25. So you know how it all works. I will send this to you, free shipping and all the things. So that one is going to you. I'm going to set it aside for you, and I'll pull up your bag, Marilyn, right here. I've got your bag. And I'm just going to set her gently down in here. Otherwise, once we do everything, I'll put her in a little bag. Okay, she's cute. Congratulations on that one. And let me go over a couple more here. How are you guys doing on time? Because I know it's way over. Oh, we're only 5 minutes over. Seems like we're way, way over. Okay, this is another cutie. This one is Has a little tiny marble basically on the top. So I think this one is considered a fly, but the got a little pearl body here, rhinestone wings, and then I want to see if I can get this up here close for you to be able to see the swirls. When I did a Google search on this here to see, it kept coming up with marbles. I think it's the is it schlag marble, but it's basically a green marble on the top. Do this one down and get a little bit farther out so you can get a good view on this one. Aw, Linda, you're so sweet. I love it. Thank you. I got a good guy, didn't I? Very good. Took me a couple times to figure it out, but it was worth it. And I don't know if you heard the story. I think I might have told you in a chat or something, but Jake and I actually were in the Philippines stationed together. Well, I was stationed in the Philippines and he was TDY. Hi, Belle. What you doing? What you doing, baby? Hold on. Let me move some things so you don't knock them over. Hold on, guys. Let me move some stuff here. What you doing? Are you getting tired of me talking to somebody, not you? Hold on. I know. Wait, here. Wiggle. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Hold on, hold on, hold on. I got you. I got you. I got you. I got Belle hair everywhere up here too. Okay. Belle, would you like to say hi? Where'd you go? Let me go to this real quick. Hey Belle, would you like to say hi? Can you say hi? You can't really see you. You can't really see you. And no, you can't get up in my lap. No, you can't get in my lap, baby. And you're on the, did you just, oh, I love you so much. This is, can you say hi over here? Can you turn around? Start chewing on my arm. Can you turn? What are you trying to get me to do? So she's definitely trying to get me to do something. Ow, that's too much. Too much. Okay, go get a toy. Did you lose your toy? Did you lose your ball? You're trying to get me to go do something. Okay, I know, honey. It's been 2 hours since I've been on here. Is that what you're trying to tell me? Okay. Seriously, no. No more. I think that Belle has a sense about her. She keeps track of me, and she knows it's been 2 hours. So, not that it's a big deal. I'm just saying that I think that's what she thinks. She's looking out for me. Belle, can you go get a toy? Go get a toy. There's the bee. Okay. Is there anything? Oh, let's see. Okay. I showed you the little spider to start with. I think this spider is so cute. Little crystal spider. Did I miss anybody? Did I was supposed to get anybody any prices or a link on anything? Just let me know. I got distracted with the dog. This pretty right here is crements. And you can maybe see it, Belle. I hear you. You're good. Go get your toy. She got me right there. This is crements. Look at the green rhinestone eye. Green for May birthstone. For my fellow May babies with our emeralds. She did get me there. Okay, let me see. Fish. We have a fish. We have a little gecko. Let's see. What else am I put up here? I think I showed you the scorpion. Price on the spider. Yeah, she did. Let me see here for you. This is, yeah. The spider is 20. There is the link for the spider. I mean, this is, now she's really going away, chewing at her bones, so we're good for a second. Okay, let me put these down so you can see this up close. This is probably one of the prettiest things I have seen, regardless of spider or anything, but one of the prettiest things I've seen that is such a small scale. 4, you can kind of see it on my nail there, right? But let's just put it here just to give you an idea. So here we go on that. It's a tiny little creature and exceptional quality. Very, very good. The clarity on that is just beautiful. All the faceting. Got it. Okay, the link's in there for you, Marilyn. That one, go ahead and check out with that one. And then I will get you another link for your other one. I still owe you that one. But you can use the link right above the chat. If you need it again, I will put it in there for you. But that one is so pretty. I will put it in a little bag right now because I don't want that one to get misplaced. I don't want any of them to get misplaced, but you know. Okay. Yeah, she's so pretty. Okay, she's going in a little bag for you. And let's see, I'm gonna put it right back here, Marilyn. I will put it in your bag and I'll make sure, just let me know when you check out. I'm not getting any kind of sounds today, so let's see. We got a couple little birds in here. And we have a swan. The swan is so pretty with the way it's etched. The gold tone is etched to give depth and dimension and sparkle. And a little red rhinestone eye on that one. Look at that. Thank you, Marilyn. Thank you so much. I like the little gift gem. Little gift gem. Okay, here's another one. Yeah, fur face, she's a cutie. She is a cutie. So I find it interesting how a group of people can just meet online that have so many similarities. Thank you, Marilyn. I think that's you. Or there's 2 or 3 things that just came in. So I don't know who got what. But I can figure it out later, or you can tell us in the chat so we can celebrate you. These little beauties, let me tell you about these. Flamingos. Flamingos. Okay, that would be nice if they were in there too. So there was, oh, because I spelled it wrong. You have to spell it right for it to work. Okay. So Belle, yes, she does. She figures things out. She does. She definitely can tell when I need to be doing certain things. When I need to go to bed, she tells me it's time to go to bed. She watches out for us. She's very, very intuitive. And okay, let me tell you about these little flamingos. And she definitely was a good fit for us. Okay, so flamingo brooches with C clasps, just so you know that they have little, so hard to see, and I'm not sure if you're gonna be able to see it here, but they do have C clasps. I can't see in there because I'm doing something else. Okay, hopefully you can grasp that C clasp. Okay, let's see. The rainbow rhinestones on these flamingos. I think they're all there too. Double checking. I think they're all there. So that's so unusual. Okay, so each stunning flamingo brooch features an array of rainbow rhinestones that catches the light beautifully, making them a standout piece for any occasion. The intricate design is linked by a delicate chain, adding an element of elegance and sophistication. Not something that you see all the time, and so pretty. These are 42. These are definitely unique. Thank you, Jenny. Jenny says, hit the like button. Hit the like button. And if you're new here, we'd love to say hi. I've just been talking away. My name is Angie. I'm the founder of Reserved Grace. Reserved Grace vintage jewelry and accessories. I haven't really exposed you guys to all the other things that I have, including handbags and scarves and lots of beautiful things. But we've just been focused on jewelry, and I have a vast array of jewelry. I don't think there's much that I okay, Linda, that hummingbird, I agree with you. Linda said the hummingbird is stunning. It is so classy. It really speaks to an era of quality and refinement, not overly done, and just there's pieces that you just know that are just special and classy. And this is reserved grace. I would say this is reserved grace in a pin. It's graceful, it's reserved, not overdone. Belle, oh, she does not do without. She is not missing any love. I got to tell you that. She just wants some love. I agree with that. She wants all the love. She's adorable. She's a cutie. Um, she is definitely not doing without. And she would love all of you guys if you were here, and you would be covered like I am right now with Belle hair. Okay, let me give you a couple more standouts here. This is Liz Claiborne, vintage Liz Claiborne B. That's some shiny chrome going on with that one. Just super reflective, high quality. The craftsmanship is so good. In this era, I'm not sure who was making Liz Claiborne or who was doing it, but definitely quality. And this one is $15. I'll put that in for you guys if you're interested. So $15 for the vintage Liz Claiborne B brooch. Look at that little body there. Little full of pollen. This is the time of year for our bee buddies to be out there, right? Making things happen. And we're not going to focus, but there we go. We can see that is a span of just under about 1 3/4. And let's see, just about 3/4 inch wide on this one. Definitely messes with the camera. Let's see. All right. So this one is 15. It is in, she's back. She's back at my side over here. 15 for that one, if anyone. Ta-da. Ta-da. I'm going to do the dealer hands. Okay. She didn't have any rhinestones. This is a blessing. This is a blessing. I have arthritis as well. Not rheumatoid arthritis. I have osteoarthritis, and you'll see I have lots of twisties and knotties, and things don't always work as they're supposed to, and they work as they need to. Okay, anything that you needed to see more there? I'm going to give you a quick overview of the other things, and then we're going to, unless you have any special requests, I have earrings. Let me cover these. So when I get ready for the shows, I try and do everything I can to get everything cleaned, and then I cover them so that nothing gets squished. And because a lot of times the things are sticking up, and so I want to make sure they're protected. If you have not yet subscribed, please do. Just so you know, coming up, I'm working on a series right now on, see if I can do this where it's not going to be too blurry. It just doesn't make any sense to me. A series on the different eras, and I'm using brooches for the explanation of Art Deco versus mid-century modern, MCM. And okay, these earrings, y'all, these are so pretty. If you like pina coladas, getting caught in the rain, this one might be just right for you. Can you see that flash from the red? Did you see it? Look, you got to look close. You actually don't have to look that close. But see that right there, you're going to catch the little flash of the red rhinestone, and it's a deep, strong red that really pops. Keep, keep this up here. I am chasing it because I'm looking at it backwards. Okay, that, you guys, I'm just going to have to let it go. That's what I get for letting the dog jump up here, and that's what I get for, that's it. That is just what it is. Okay, so these are the Navette. Is that what it is? Navette is the, it must have changed on me. It had to have changed because I'm chasing it now. Let me look. Let me see. Belle, you're going to have to wait just a minute, baby. Just wait a minute. Okay. There we go. There we go. All right. Four friends went to open up their summer house for 10 days. My summer house is when I go out there. It's always nice that somebody, if somebody owns a boat, be like, you have the really, really good friends or relatives that you actually get along with, and you can go hang out on their boat or their summer house. Summer house sounds fun. The summer house sounds like a fabulous experience. Okay, let me go through these. I'm going to do these quick. Ready? The pink is gorgeous on those. The pink with that little red rhinestone that just has that pop that just like stand out. I think they're amazing. They're gorgeous. I was going to wear them for another show, and then I thought I'll just save them for here and then show you. Okay. Any of these I can tell you on, just have to ask the price. I will bring it up. You can't really see these. These are a beautiful lavender. There's a purple, and it has a very large rhinestone right in the center. Again, I think that's called Navette. Is it Navette? N-A-V? I don't know if that's actually correct. There's also baguette, I think. So there's those. Here's another pink option. These are clip-on. That's those. I try to keep these open so that there's a lot of sparkle. I like sparkle. I'm bringing the sparkle. Lots of sparkle. Okay, these are a beautiful, kind of like a frosty pink. This is like your summer cool, just feels cool for the summer. More of a frost, gold tone with this kind of a, let's see how this is. It's almost like a little button, gel button right here on the top. And let me open these so I can hold on to it better. There we go. Let's see how that's right there on the top. Just a really pretty, soft, kind of a shimmery, frosted pink. Okay, and then we have some lions. Some door knocker lions, which are super, super on trend right now. Love those on the pink frosted. Let me set this here for you so it's not quite sitting. Let's go over here. Those are 20, and they're 20, and the link is in the chat right now for you for these. Look how pretty those are. Just the condition. Now, is anyone here interested in bags of jewelry? Things that I was saying before, that's not that there's really like, there's some that are just extras, right? They're just for crafts or for the findings or things like that. And I throw some little pieces in there. But if you are, so I have a lot of pieces that don't quite make the reserved grace. Basically, I can't list everything. And if you are interested in, dropping is when your body is tired. Okay, Marilyn, the link is right there in the chat for you. It's right here again. I'm putting them in a little bag for you. I'm sure she picks up on those things. Marilyn, I'm gonna let you get. I'm gonna set it here. I'll just verify. Let's see. What else do we want to do here? Let's. Okay. I thought these were cool. Okay. I had to show you these because I'm wearing something similar, just smaller version of these. A little bit smaller version. Okay. These are. I won't take the time for letting them to focus. We'll get there. These are by Kayla, Caylla, I think it is Kayla. Look at the size of these pretties. Oh, I skipped on the lion. If anybody was interested in the door knockers, let me know because I got distracted. I let myself. So these were there too. If anyone's interested, there's your back. And these are truly, they move, which is, I think is fun. A lot of times, they're fused into place. These have movement. They are not marked, they're unsigned. Beautiful. These are signed. And let's see what these are, what I have these for. They're lightweight enough though that you're not they're not gonna hurt. Here we go. These are 25. By the way, that's a steal. I look at these prices sometimes, I'm like, oh, that's a steal. I like to price things, so that's for these. The second one in there for 25 are these earrings here. You'll see in the listings. So if you've noticed, I went back to adding a picture, not a great picture because it was super quick, but I just snapped pictures and looks like I snapped them in the dark. But anyway, just so it would match up with the listing for you. So you'll see these are in the listing. These are 25. And then Marilyn has the one right before that for the pink little cabochon ones. And let's see, let me put these back in here. And all you have to do, if I don't put it in the link in the chat and you want to see something, let me know. I will. Okay, that, I gotta say, the lighting in here does not do this justice. For some reason, because when this is daylight, or in the light other than here, these look like, I don't know what that looks like, a Hershey Kiss type, Hershey chocolate thing, like the peanut butter Hershey's thing. Marilyn is a rock star in the taste. She has great taste. I love, love, love. I pull pieces and I know I'm like, okay, okay. I'm gonna pull out some pieces here that are just gonna be a little bit different. I'll grab one of each and I'm gonna put them here for you so you can see, we get an idea. And let's see, we'll do what goes together, like what will work. Okay, we'll start with these three first. Okay, there's three. So the first one here, this one will starburst. Very soft, shimmery lavender, very soft, but yet makes a nice statement. So that's these. These would go great with white. I could see this with that white denim jacket. Just anything summery. I think this would go with just about anything. Very, very pretty and soft. Okay, that's those. We have some milk glass in here on these. Okay, close on that one. And there's your back on that. Yeah, these are really pretty. So fun, and these are fun. This is your, I don't know, this I see like, I don't know. So I see picnic. I see going out. This is definitely everyday wear. I would wear these every day. Not something I would say that you want to hold and just, I mean, I would wear those. But look at the quality of these. Yeah, it does shows some age in the back. There is a little, showing back there. Much worse in that camera. It looks like a more in the camera right around here than you can see when you're with your real eyes. There's those. If you like a little bit more warm color, A lot more warm. Look at these. Look, look, look. Okay, look how, okay, let me get where you can see. Look at all the color variations in here. And I think the right amount of sparkle plus intrigue. Not your typical, just all over blinged out. Yeah, very, very pretty. All right, let me see. I'm going to keep going on these. And you guys, I'm going to go through this tray and then we're going to be done. Got to have a little sound effect. Can you hear it? Can you hear it? Let me know if you can hear it. Who is ready for a little bit of fun? Little bit of, let's see here. See if I can give you an idea on scale. On a scale of 1 to 10, how would those look? Aren't those cute? This is perfect for summer. Cool, refreshing, goes with everything, lightweight and fun. And if you like the little sounds, you have this little sound going with it. Cutie, 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 cutie. All right, guys, what else are we looking for? Okay, let's go with the last little shocker. They came with your package, Marilyn. I don't have them. So you're going to, those you get to wait. Sorry, but those are in your package. They're on your gold coins. See, I thought I was doing the right thing this time by writing them on your gold coins. You know what? Here, I can do this. Marilyn, hold on. Give me a sec. Where are they? I'm going to copy these for you. Let me get your email up first. Bear with me, guys. While we do that, let me do a little intermission here with a little video. I'll make these longer videos next time. I'll do something entertaining. Hello. Let's see if the mic is back on. Okay. Well, did you get a couple times to see that? Marilyn, I sent that to you. No, I got it to you. The 30 is coming in a separate one because I sent you another link. It's going to be you'll see them. They look the same. So the third, you'll see, okay? One of the links is not going to work. I mean, it will work for you, but you have your own special link, okay? Because if you use the other, you'll see. Hopefully you figured out. You have your, it's in an email. You have two emails, one for 30 and one for 20. And the reason why Marilyn has those is because she won last Thursday. Every Thursday I do a giveaway. And on Thursday she won two things. And Jenny, you won one thing. And so it's in your package, in your shipment that's coming to you. Okay. Anyway, let's see if we had anything else we wanted to throw in here and go over. Anything else on earrings? And the last thing, just so you know, because we're going to go over more of these throughout the week. This is not the last time you're going to see these, by the way. I'm going to go more in depth throughout the week on these. And then we have one more tray here to show you. And then we'll go. The dog gave up on me anyway. She's like, you're on your own. Let's see. Anne Klein. Don't worry, Marilyn. Don't worry. I mean, you know what? I'm here to help you guys. I know that people probably want to shop and get, do the, whatever. And I'm sure that if I was doing it for other people, they would appreciate it too. So let me just do a quick overview and then I'm going to go. Okay, this, we can go over details later, but we have a collar. Beautiful. Let me give this camera a better. Okay, so there we have the collar. And so we had a little bit of cellular confusion last week on who's joking, who's giving who a hard time. I have a kind of a dry sense of humor. I think that Marilyn does a little bit. And so it's just, we all get to work together on, some of us talk too much, some of us don't talk at all, some of us are just lurking in the background. And someday they're going to pop out and say hi. And yeah, those of you that are lurking, I'm talking about you. And I love you dearly. I have no problems with lurkers because I am a lurker. A lot of times just because I'm not wanting to engage because I'm doing other things. And I like having a little bit of sound, a little bit of things going on in the background. Oh, Maria, are you still here? Hello. Here she is. That is yours. That's for Maria. So Maria got to shop early today because she is a reserved list member. Means she got to shop 2 hours before the show went live, and she had an additional 20% off. And she'll get second day shipping or 2 day shipping when I ship on Friday. Well, I try and ship on Friday, you guys. I really try. I do try. Maria, I'm putting this in your bag now. Okay, there's that one. And so, okay, this one is the standout piece here. I was a little bit concerned on this one because I did pay up for this piece when I originally got it. And it's been in a little bag in a container. And when I took it out, it just didn't have that look that I was looking for, because these are all, we've got rubies, garnets, amethyst, all the way around. And this is a stunning piece. I'm going to show you this kind of on me real quick. Let's see, let me go to, okay. All right. I don't know if you can see from a distance. This so I cleaned it today, like I said. It was one of those moments that I was like, I mean, I was worried. I was literally worried. I mean, it is gilded or vermeil, whatever you however you wanna say it. But I was really worried that something, like, I don't know, it wasn't the way I remembered it. And then I just did a little clean on it, and look how sparkly and gorgeous that is. Ah, she's just a spectacular piece. All right, let me tell you about this. Let me bring this one up. I love it. I'm looking at the chat as I'm going. I don't want fear of getting, left out. FOMO. FOLO? Fear of left out. FOLO. I don't know. Okay, let me tell you about this one. I feel like with Belle, I'll set it right in here. Just put it back in here. Can't really see her there, but she's there. She's pretty. And here we go. Um, well, not that. Here we go. Okay, I'm gonna put this in the link. I have the link in the chat. If I were you, if you're Ava Life Vlog, hello, how are you? Good to see you. Welcome in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Ava says, hi, everyone. Please subscribe. Hey. Earrings, the Anne Klein, lion earrings, Anne Klein. Yes, they do have the Anne Klein vibe, but I don't know that they are. I'll look at them in just a sec. So let me tell you about this necklace. While I'm going to put the link in the chat in a second, but look at that sparkle, like I said. And then that's not even, I mean, just having the little gemstones in there is happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday, Ava. This is an elegant vintage vermeil gemstone choker necklace. And step into a world of elegance with the elegant vintage gemstone choker necklace. This is gift. I'm not sure why I have gift in there. A breathtaking accessory that encapsulates the beauty of a classic design. The exquisite choker is the perfect addition to any jewelry collection, delivering a sophisticated touch to both everyday and formal attire. That is what I love about this one. I feel like you can wear it. It's not just for special occasions, and it makes everyday occasions even more special. Are we ready for this one? This one is, make sure I say it right. Normally, I had her in Reserved Grace for $62, which is a steal. And today, she is $48. $48 for this elegant vintage gold, let me say, vermeil gemstone choker necklace with such sparkle. Good night, Ava. Good night. Where are you going, Ava? Where is it good night at? Where are you that it's good night? I mean, I'm just, with me. Where in the world are you? Just curious. Anyone else want to tell us where they're from in the world? Where they are currently? Okay, this one is just a beauty. She may end up staying in my life forever because she turned out so pretty when I cleaned her today. And I put her to do that same thing where I tried it on just to see, and I was like, oh, okay, she way exceeded my expectations again. Again. Okay, now I have a fish necklace, and we're going to be done. I'm going to be done. If you can you hear the great piece for layering. Look at your cute little fish on here. Good night, Ava. Have a good night. Thank you for coming by and encouraging people to subscribe. And Ava, have you heard about reserved list members? In case you haven't heard, it is $4.99 a month. And I would say that within the first order, you're going to make you're going to save that definitely. Aren't these cute? I think they're adorable. I'll drop the link in the chat because I just can't imagine they just are so cute. So let me see. There we go. Let me see something if this works. I'm gonna try this again because I'm doing things a little bit different so that we can keep the links separate because they get like foggy. So there's that, and then here's the link. Probably do it with two hands, it might be faster. There we go. So gold tone fish charm necklace for stylish ocean lovers or fish lovers in general. Really, really cute. I love that sound too. I think that that would be, that in itself just intrigues me. I could see this with, I could see this with a simple white tank. These would be great. So summer tans has that little bit of a, you know, the little sheen to it. Very, very pretty. Perfect for layering. And there is that. I know that, isn't that? I love that jingle sound. I would love to wear it just for that purpose. If well, and I think they're super cute. And then I did show you this necklace here, which is 1928, and it is just so pretty, so feminine and romantic, romantic, romantic. Hit the big like button. Please hit the big like button. Ava says, hit the big like button. Make sure you subscribe. I am between doing live shows and life, I have two series coming up. One is on the eras of jewelry, and the next one is again still working on the 5-part series on how to identify your jewelry, how to care for your jewelry, how to prepare your jewelry if you think that you would like to sell your jewelry, and how to sell your jewelry. If you are looking for, I have people who ask me all the time, do I buy jewelry? Yes, I do. And so if that is you and you're looking for someone, like if you're wondering, yes, I do buy jewelry. I buy lots from people. I like to look and we can go over all of that, but I do. And I want to help people who find that they have this maybe a windfall of heirloom pieces, or they get that cool little jewelry box. By the way, I was going to show you the jewelry box that you know you get in as a heirloom, and you don't know what to do with all the jewelry. So this piece here, you've heard me talk about it if you've seen my videos and you've seen. This is my very first jewelry box. I'm bringing it up because we were just talking about jewelry, and I got it out the other day, and I got my granddaughter, Ava, one very similar to this. But this is the one I bought myself with my allowance when I was somewhere between 10 and 12 years old. So there's some goodies in here. These are things that are just that I've collected over the years, and they just stay in here. So these are, well, they're not focusing at all. These belonged to my grandmother. My stepdad, who was my dad, his mom. And so there's some pieces there. And some pieces like, look at that pretty. Things that just, you know, what's in here? Oh, that one's empty. Okay. Anyway, I wanted to show you that because I talk about this jewelry box, and that is mine from, I just turned 58. And I got it when I was like 10 or 12. And I'm super proud that I bought that with my allowance. I don't know why I did, but I had to have it. And my granddaughter has one now too. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Linda, it's embarrassing. It is not. You know what? I can tell you where I grew up is embarrassing these days. And, but it is so good to have you all here. I hope you've had a chance to connect with each other. I hope that you had a chance to just unwind and relax and take that moment of your day. If you want to do a little shopping, I'm here for that too. If you're just here for the company and, you know, I'm here for that. And so are all the other ladies that are in the chat. We'd love to get to know you. If you want to come out of the shadows, if there's a reason you're in the shadows, don't worry about it. I don't bite. And I know that there's some resellers, and I know that there's some wonderful people who would just be able to really contribute to the chat. That being said, please like, subscribe, share with your friends. I am going to do some things with the thumbnails on the live shows, live videos, so people know what the content is that we covered so they can get back to them. If there's anything that you saw today, and especially replay crew, if there's anything that you saw that you're interested in, let me know. I am this far away from getting it, and I will respond very quickly. The Desert Rose Beads and Baubles says fish for at the lake or Pisces. Anyway, all that, I appreciate you. I will see you tomorrow. Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays from 3 to 5-ish. And Thursdays is when I do the giveaways. I give away for Thursday, and then I give away for the week, the other 3 days. And I have purses coming up this week. Love you. Take care. See you later. Bye.